This video is kindly sponsored by Squarespace. Hey guys, it's Haley and welcome to another bookish video. Today I am going to get into a book recommendation video. I'm very excited to be recommending books of all kinds, not just thrillers, not just horror. We are dabbling around to all different genres, and I'm going to give you my top 12 books that I think you should read on vacation this year. If you have a vacation coming up this summer, I have different book recs for like city vacations, for international vacations, for beachy vacations, any vacation you could possibly want to take. I have the top 12 books for you. No matter what your taste is or whatever genre you like, hopefully you can find something from this video. And if you can't, here's the thing. There are 4 extra bonus recommendations up on my Patreon. I do this for all of my sit-down recommendation videos. You get 4 more in addition to the 12 on my main channel when you are subscribed to my Patreon. I always have that link down below if you want to check it out. But before we get into the book recommendations, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Squarespace. If you are not familiar with Squarespace, basically they help you build a website from getting your domain to launching and maintaining relationships with your ideal customers. Their website design is so easy. You don't need any previous experience. It's all drag and drop, and their AI templates basically do all the work for you. You just get to click through and figure out what captures your vision the best for whatever you're making your website for. They have so many options and tools to tailor the experience for you. For me, I like having the appointment scheduler and the services pages on my website because I'm a therapist, so I need those kind of tools. But they also have a litany of other things: online stores, collecting donations, so many different widgets that you can add to your site. They also build in SEO into your website's design, which is so helpful. Not only is your website going to look visually stunning, but people will actually see it because it's going to be served to the right people because of the SEO integration. So whether you are looking to first start out and launch your business, or you're looking to upgrade and scale your business, you can do it with Squarespace. They make it truly so easy. As a small business owner myself, I really appreciate working with them. And you can get 10% off if you use my link. So when you are ready to launch your site, go down below, check out Squarespace, save some money, and thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Now let's go ahead and get into the vacation book recs. We will start out with a very recent read for me, and it's actually what inspired me to make this video. I recently read The Summer I Ate the Rich. This is a random YA thriller that I ran across. It was available on Libby, and I listened to it in one day. I could not put it down. We are following this Haitian girlie. She and her mother immigrated to America, and now they are building a life here. And our main girl is a chef, or an aspiring chef. But something else about her is that she's also a zombie, which is like a zombie, but it goes into the whole background of the roots of the zombie in Haitian culture, which I thought was super interesting. So she is attracted to human flesh, and she wants to cook with human flesh. And her little dishes that she's cooking up for all of these rich people that she's cooking for over this summer as she's trying to launch her supper club business has the magic Haitian power of her zombie spices, which are people. And this is a really character-driven book. Over the course of the book, we are rooting for her, and we are seeing her do these wild things to launch her business. Miss Girl did not need Squarespace, I'll tell you that, because she was running with her Haitian magic. She's just a really likable main character, and it's such an interesting premise. I, again, loved the cultural elements. And there also is a really great plot drive to this book as well. It's not just about our main character, because in the first couple chapters, she actually witnesses the death of a super prominent, wealthy, like Elon Musk type of figure. And there's a lot of commentary around that. And we are, of course, also trying to solve the murder of what happened because she didn't get a good look at the person who took him out. So it's got cannibalism and zombie vibes. It's got eat the rich commentary. It's got a good mystery plot. It's got character-driven elements and cultural and personal development of a young person. It's really just got everything, including the summery rich people vibes. I absolutely love this book, and for a YA thriller, it really didn't read super YA. It was pretty nice. I would categorize it more as a new adult because we know I usually don't love the YA style of writing. This one has my stamp of approval for the summer, and especially if you're going on vacation. One that is much darker than a YA thriller is Perfect Days by Rafael Montes. Now, if you are going on a beachy vacation or like a cottage type of getaway, this is perfect for you because those two settings are prominently featured in this book. But this book is wild, okay? This is off the rails, unhinged, dark, and twisted. If you don't want something that's going to make you want to throw this book into the ocean when you're done with it, don't read this. But if you like crazy, insane, blow your mind twists, girl, get it, run now. Basically, we are following this crazy stalker man, and he gets obsessed with a girl that he meets at a party. And he's like, oh, yeah, she's my girlfriend. Me and my girlfriend are going to go on vacation. But in all actuality, she is not his girlfriend. She is his hostage, and they are not going on vacation. He has kidnapped her and is taking her to all of these tropical destinations, trying to force her to engage with him at all whatsoever because he is lonely and socially inept. And it's like this cat and mouse game to try to see who is going to end up on top. Is he going to beat her into submission and get her as his little slave, or is she going to get the courage to escape? It is going to keep you on the edge of your seat the entire time. If you end up reading this and you get to the end, please DM me. I need your live reactions because it's that good. Next up, we have a romance, and this is one that I read a couple summers ago, but I still think about. It's set in Florida, and it's just perfect for reading at the pool, at the beach this summer, and that is The Roughest Draft by Emily Wibberley and Austin Siegmund Broca. This is about two literary writer people, okay? Literary writer people, girl, authors. This is about two authors, okay? And they wrote a book together, and it had amazing commercial success. They ended up getting a book deal where they have to continue to write together, but they had this crazy falling out. So in order to fulfill their contract, they have to write this book together, and they basically quarantine themselves on vacation in a beach house in Florida to try to get it done. And they are definitely enemies because of the falling out, but it goes very swiftly into enemies to lovers territory as they start writing this new book and uncovering the pieces of themselves and their vulnerability in the pages that they exchange. It's a book within a book. It's authors falling in love. It's summery vibes. It's enemies to lovers. It is drama central. I loved it. From the vibes to the character developments to the arc to the book in the book. Every single piece hit for me. I think this romance is so underrated. Next up, we have another favorite from the last couple years, and this one is for my character-driven, good-for-her thriller girlies. That is Blood Sugar by Sasha Rothschild. I feel like I can't shut up about this book, but at the same time, I feel like it's been a couple years since I put it in a rec video because I did talk it to death the year that I read it. It's just so good. This is another one that's set in Florida, I believe. It's set in Miami. So another good one for a beachy poolside vacation moment. And we are following Ruby in this book, and she is a therapist, and she's also a murderer, okay? She's killed many a man. And this time it's her husband who has ended up dead, but she claims she did not kill him. However, the police think that she did. She's not concerned about getting put away for her husband's murder because she knows she didn't do it, but she is concerned that they're going to uncover all the other bodies she has left in her wake. And we basically go through Ruby's life in this book and witness her do all of these murders. We explore the depths of her very confusing, very morally gray self until we have a full picture of her. It has the perfect ending. It is is twisty, it is dark, it is atmospheric, it's perfect for the summer. Like I said, it's just so good. This is my perfect thriller. Period. Jumping back over into romance, we have the most recent book that I read on vacation. I read this book when I was in Cabo, and that is One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. If you liked Every Summer After, which was one of my favorite books of a few years ago, then you are going to love this one because we follow Charlie, the second brother. Finally, Charlie gets his story, and we all know that he's like this kind of avoidant, playboy, annoying, narcissist type of character, but he ends up softening over the course of the book as he falls for our main character. Alice has always been kind of shy, introverted, and lived her life on the sidelines, but after the breakup of her long-term relationship, she decides it's time to truly start her life and put herself out there. So she goes to stay at the lake with her grandmother for a summer, and she has this childlike kind of bucket list of all these rebellious fun things that she wants to do to come out of her shell, and Charlie helps her complete all of those things, and over the course of the summer they fall in love. This is perfect for like a cabin stay, a reading retreat, a like lake vacation. These are the vibes. It's adorable, it's not too deep, you don't have to think about it too hard, it's just nice, it's funny, it's got cute banter. The perfect vacation read. Next up, we have another YA book, and that is I'll Never Tell by Abigail Haas. This also goes by the alternate title Dangerous Girls by Abigail Haas. It varies by country, so just know that that is the same book. And this book follows a group of college students who all go on vacation, I believe to somewhere very exotic, Aruba. And in Aruba, one of their group ends up dead. The whole rest of the friend group is taken into questioning by the Aruba police, and they are ready to arrest all of them for the murder. We know that they didn't do it, and we are trying to collect evidence over the course of the story to prove their innocence. It is one of the wildest twists I've ever read. This was one that I could not put down. I read it in a day because I had to know what happened, and when I got to the end, this is another one that I wanted to toss in the pool when I was done with it. Obviously, it has the like beachy international vacation kind of atmosphere, but it's also just a really solid thriller, and this is another one that is YA, but it doesn't necessarily read as YA. Next up, we have a book that is more literary fiction, and this is my favorite book of the year so far. That is Perfume and Pain by Anna Dorn. If you are traveling to California, or if you just like the LA summer vibes, you have to read this book. We are following a woman who is a writer, and one of her books is going to get adapted. So she is on her way to like all of these meetings, meeting the actress who's gonna play her main character. It's very exciting, but she does get canceled, okay? She's speaking at a bookstore event and she says something a little bit uncouth, and the internet cancels her. So she's trying to claw her way back, and she's in this weird position of the worst perception happening to her, but then all of this success happening to her at the same time. It's very confusing. She's trying to figure herself out, and she's also falling in love with someone in her writing group over Zoom. She's basically just a girly trying to figure things out. This is giving very quarter life crisis. It's giving very girls, gays, and theys doing their best. And the way that this book is representing zillennial culture just really resonated with me deeply. I love Anna Dorn so much. I love her writing style. It's dry and it's dark, but it's so funny and so relatable. It's so vulnerable, but then it immediately makes a joke of itself. It's just the best juxtaposition, kind of like this main character. And like I said, the vibes are just immaculate. LA sunsets, hiking Runyon Canyon, love it all. Next up, let's get back into some thrillers here. We have Keep Your Friends Close by Lucinda Berry. This is about a group of moms in West Hollywood. So another LA set vacation book if you're taking a California vacation, or honestly anywhere with a pool. This is perfect because the opening scene of this book is at a party for the West Hollywood Moms Club, and one of them is dead in the pool. We then follow all of the suspects as they give their perspectives. We gather evidence, uncover secrets and lies, and try to figure out who murdered this woman. It's a domestic drama, but it is so much darker and more twisty than like any other domestic thriller ever. It's the perfect blend of rich people drama, immaculate summery vibes, and dark ass twists. This book will smack you in the face. I'm obsessed with it. Another vacation coded book, this one is definitely more like international island vibes, is One Perfect Couple by Ruth Ware. And this is about a group of people that are told they're going to be on a reality dating show. So they're all flown out to go to this beautiful island and enter the villa, but the gag is, before filming starts, a hurricane hits and deserts them there. So not only is there drama going on in the cast, but there's also this survival horror element, and people are getting picked off one by one on this deserted island. It's part murder mystery, part survival of the fittest, part reality TV drama, and all immaculate, juicy, scandalous summer vibes. I would devour this book poolside, 3 pina coladas deep, like easy. Next up, if you are going to Europe this summer, this is the Europe book. Oh my god. And it's just amazing. It is just amazing. It is magical realism, and it is about a woman's relationship to grief and to her family and how she fits within her relationships. It is so, so good. That is One Italian Summer by Rebecca Searle. Oh my god, I love this book. I would read this book just plotless, like just the scenes of our main character going to Italy and like eating a tomato and lemon ice cream and walking up the stairs and looking at the ocean. Like, I would read it just for those scenes because they're so beautifully written. This is the perfect vacation atmosphere. But obviously the plot is pretty dang good too, because it was one of my favorite books of the last couple years. We are following a woman who just lost her mother, and she had a trip planned with her mother. They were supposed to go to Italy together, but her mom tragically passes before they can go. This trip was going to be really important because her mother actually spent time in Italy in her 20s before she had her daughter, and she wanted to introduce her to all these different places that she went. But our main character does decide to go on this trip by herself. The gag is, this is the magical realism element, while she's there, she meets like the 25-year-old version of her mother when she was last in Italy, and she gets to make friends with her mom at that age, do some reckoning about her grief and about her relationships. She learns a lot about her mom and about herself, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful story. I loved it so much, and I'm actually about to pack this in my suitcase to go bring to my mom so my mom can read this book poolside, because I read it poolside at my mother's house a few summers ago and I just loved it. I was literally crying in my pool floaty, so now it's my mom's turn to do that. And to round out the top 12, we have a couple more thrillers for you. Next up, we have The Truth Hurts by Rebecca Reed, and this is about a nanny who goes on vacation with her nanny family, and they end up firing her on like day 2, and they're like, sorry girlie, you can't fly back with us, find your own way, you're done. And the only thing that she can think to do is find a wealthy man to take care of her on the rest of this vacation and fly her home. But more ends up happening, and they end up dating and eventually getting married. It is a whirlwind romance, and this man has so much money that she's just like, yep, where do I sign? Can I sign on the dotted line? I don't want to be a nanny anymore. Take care of me, please. The only thing is that within their marriage, they make a pact that they are not going to ask any questions about each other's past. And this definitely serves our main character because she has some secrets of her own, but it also serves her husband, and he is a sketchball, and you find out over the course of this thriller, as it absolutely explodes into craziness and scandal, why exactly this pact had to happen. It's so twisty, it is so rich people drama, it is like scandalous vacation energy. This is another one, like if you've had a few daiquiris, you're definitely gonna enjoy it. And the last recommendation that I have for you in this video, except it's not the last recommendation, because remember, there are 4 more bonus recommendations over on Patreon. And if you pay $3.99 once to access my lowest tier of Patreon for 1 month, you can watch all the bonus recs I've ever filmed and posted over there over the course of the month, and then just cancel. Like, I'm not trying to rope you into a scheme. I'm just saying, I put a lot of work in over there and I do think it's worth it. So check out my Patreon down below if you wish. Anyway, my last recommendation for books that you should read on vacation this summer is The Perfect Ruin by Shanora Williams. Oh my god, is this book iconic. It is so good. This is a bitch, I'm gonna snatch your life thriller set in Miami. I just am now noticing so many of my favorite books are set in Florida. And we are following our main character, Ivy, in this book. And Ivy's family and life was destroyed years ago. But the person who destroyed her life, their name was sealed in the records, but she ends up getting access to these records and finding out that the person who took over her entire existence is this multi-millionaire influencer, Lola. So she sets out to destroy Lola's life and take everything from her. She is completely unhinged and she will stop at nothing to destroy her. And we watch as these two very catty, very calculated women clash. And it's again like a cat and mouse situation. We're wondering who is going to end up on top. It is so twisty, so scandalous. I just gobbled this one up like a quesadilla by the pool, okay? It is so, so good. So perfect for summer, so perfect for vacation. And that is all I have for you guys in today's video. I hope you enjoyed these top 12 books to read on vacation and you got some good recs from this video. Thank you so, so much for hanging out with me and watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I have plenty more thriller videos and summary videos coming in the next few months. I also have some commentary videos and some more personal videos that I'm really excited to make. My passion for video making is kicking into a new gear and I hope you guys are down to see where it takes me. So thanks again for being here and for watching. Don't forget to go down below and check out Squarespace and get 10% off when you launch. And of course, don't forget to go to therapy and read a book this week. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!